I mean, sometimes you can mistakenly see something and then you say, "Oh, I'm sorry." Then you just go your way.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
I mean, seeing a man seeing a naked woman,
you can still go away if
a
you
woman
know
in her 20s, early 20s,
a woman who's supposed to
everything, the
be
boobs
your
are standing,
wife's
probably she
sister.
has curves here and
No,
there,
a woman who's supposed to be your wife's
wet
sister.
with water, wet, I mean, wet with water.
No. I don't think, like, if they weren't having those kind of mindsets in there.
A sense of gratitude in one's relationship goes a long way to saving that relationship, making the bond you have with your spouse an intact one. This is Love City. My name is Uni I, and today I am telling you to tell Bebe that thank you so much for the things you do in my life. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you are intelligent, you are mine, I am yours, and so on and so forth. I take a breather when I come back. I introduce to you my panelist. I read a story, and we get into the conversation. Don't go anywhere. Thank you so much for staying. I tell you guys, you are the real MVPs. Thank you for the comments, the thoughts. As and when we post, you watch, you give us feedback. And thank you for subscribing. I tell a friend who has not told another friend to subscribe to the channel to do so. Studios 2 TV, and this is Love City. In the studios with me today, I have Grandmaster himself, the Grandmaster himself.
Always looking
Hi,
beautiful, Nana
darling.
Konadu. Nana
Thank
Konadu.
you so much.
What you have to
You
tell?
got me
You have to tell your
blushing.
audience your secret.
It's God. It's God.
The big man up there.
I'm telling you.
The big man up
Ah,
there. Okay.
big God, small girl.
I know.
And I have Big Deal, the Big Deal himself in the studios to Big Deal last. Big Deal.
Yeah.
Charlie. Happy Mubarak. Eid Mubarak.
Happy Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan. Make
Yeah.
it che. Make it che.
Manche.
Ah,
Make it.
okay. Everything they ground.
Yeah, everything cool.
Ah, wallahi. So, guys, today I'm on the urge to speak a bit about gratitude. Like I mentioned earlier, what about gratitude would you want to tell our audience before I read our story, our message today?
This is an everyday thing. To whom much is given, much is expected.
right.
You understand? And the gratitude is one of the roles that propels life. You get that whole kind of thing.
Right.
So, if someone shows love, you have to find way to what gratify it.
Okay.
Obeya the pabima me winning so. Gratitude works hand in hand with contentment. You
Right.
understand? Once you show gratitude, you should be content to just
Okay.
basically how it moves.
Big Deal. How about you?
I think Grandmaster said it all. If
Okay.
you do a good thing, you need to
You
show.
appreciate
So
what
the person
your
you
spouse
did,
is doing for you.
the person you did a good thing to has to appreciate. That is one way of letting the person know
that you see whatever he or she is doing.
Yeah.
All right, today let me get into our message. Let me leave the home for you guys. Dear Nana Konadu, please don't judge me. I know what I am about to say will sound absurd. I am a young lady of 22 years staying with my sister and her husband. I have been staying with them for the past 3 years, and it's been rough and smooth on some occasions. My sister and her husband has been my pillar since I moved in with them. Nana, this is where the problem started. My first year in uni, I unintentionally started an affair with her husband. My sister and her man have been married for 6 years with no kid, and I kind of feel sad for them. My sister left the country for a workshop in Kenya. I have been taking care of her husband since. One Tuesday evening, I had prepared a supper and headed to the bathroom to bathe. I thought I should shave, so I walked out of the washroom naked, thinking I was the only one at home. Not knowing, my brother-in-law has been home and was looking for me. Boom. There we were standing eyeball to eyeball. I couldn't move nor say a word before I could say Jack. We were tongue-locked, kissing each other passionately and grabbing things that weren't supposed to be grabbed. We had unprotected sex 3 times that night, and it continued same way for 3 weeks in my sister's absence. Now she's back, yet we make excuses to meet in town. Nana, I am pregnant, and I don't know if I should keep the baby or get rid of it. My brother-in-law would be elated when I tell him I am pregnant because he literally talks about having kids every least opportunity he gets. My problem really now is how my sister and my mother are going to feel, knowing she's not able to bear a child. Do I keep it, birth and give my baby to my sister? I am confused. Please help me. Guys, a sister is caught in a dilemma. Goes out with, I don't know, but big deal. You have something to say?
Yes,
Okay.
I have a whole lot of things to say. I think these people, the lady and then the guy, I think they both were into each other before all these things started. Because if truly she said she just came out, she didn't know he was in the house, she just came out and so he could have just removed his eye and then go somewhere.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're removing the salmon.
I'm a trader.
Yeah. If truly they don't have anything going on I think the story is not complete. I mean, sometimes you can mistakenly see something and then you say, oh, I'm sorry. Then you just go your way.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I mean, seeing a man seeing a naked woman,
You can still go away. If
a woman
you know,
in her 20s, early 20s, you know,
a woman who's
everything,
supposed to
the
be
boobs
your
are
wife's,
standing,
your wife's
probably
sister.
she has curves here and there.
A woman who's supposed to be your
Wet
wife's sister.
with water, wet. I mean, wet with water.
No. I don't think, like, if they weren't having those kind of mindsets in their mind, they would do these things. I don't think it has to happen, Kara. It doesn't have to happen.
Okay.
But if it happened, I think they are not telling us the full story.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are more to it
Yeah,
than
I
what
think
she's
so.
written.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually,
Yeah.
this is wrong on all levels.
Okay.
I mean, not to sound too judgmental on this young lady, because obviously she needs help. You slept with your sister's husband,
Right.
as she stated, not once, not twice, 3 times on the first day.
I mean, the people in her day, if you're not,
Mistakes don't happen like that. Mistakes
One-
don't happen like that. No.
1 is a mistake. 2 might just be a coincidence.
Yeah.
But 3 has enjoyment written all over it.
Pre-conscientized.
You understand? I don't know how to go about, or I don't even know how to start advising this young one, because this is your sister's husband. Please, this is blood.
Okay.
It doesn't get any wrong than this. I'm just trying to imagine, like, this is your sister's matrimonial home, young lady. You don't do this. There are like what? 2, 3, 4 million guys in the world, and you chose your sister's man. You need to see a specialist before anything else. Before I even come to your pregnancy issue, you need to see you are sick. You are sick. This is wrong. To fantasize about another person's man is a wrong thing altogether. But then, look at this. This is your sister. Okay, so what if you tell your sister now and she commits suicide? Because it would look like you've been able to give the man what she wasn't able to give. And it's not in your place to do that. They are only there to help you through your education. Just go there, concentrate on your grades, not how to keep your sister's bed in her absence.
All right.
Your only responsibility in the house is to concentrate on your grades. Not how to warm your sister's bed in her absence. Let me repeat that again. Young lady, you are wrong. These are some of the cases that you would hear, and you hear, obi the acid they go be. Oh yes. Your sister can easily harm you for, where would you say this? Why would you do this? This is evil. This is pure evil. These are some of the little demons walking around town I've been talking about these days. Young lady, you are wrong. I don't even want to talk about the innocent one you are carrying now, because that is so much abomination. Yes, in our African society or community, this is an abomination. The same man sleeping with your sister is sleeping with you. I mean, I wouldn't be vexed if your sister wasn't married to him and this was a random threesome. Yes, don't get it wrong. But then, this is your sister's husband.
Okay.
What are you trying to explore?
Right.
I won't say this is useful exuberance because you are in the university. The education doesn't get higher than this.
Okay.
I can't say let's spare your blushes because maybe you are in the junior high school or in the senior high school.
Right.
But then look at the level of education you have been able to attain.
Right.
22 years.
Right.
22 years.
Right.
You are not 18. You are not 17. You are 22. You are of legal age.
Right.
You carry a voter's ID card around. Oh, nyansa. So you have no business spreading your legs for your sister's husband.
Okay.
Someone might say, oh, it's a mistake. I mean, mistakes do happen.
Right. I mean, I will have literally gotten there. I mean, probably it was a mistake. Things could. I don't want, dear writer.
Nana Konadu,
we are
this
not
is
in your shoes, right?
Of course.
That is why I feel we are not in her shoes. That's why we are able to
talk freely. I get it.
Yes, but if we are there, probably we would understand her.
This is a devilish attraction. It's a devilish attraction.
No, I don't think
because
it would go.
She felt
fine.
she felt she was home alone.
Fine.
If
the
she
first,
walks out naked.
Was she raped?
She wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, like Dale mentioned earlier, probably they've had
Was she grouped into
little feelings for each other, but not shown it.
Yeah.
And seeing, okay,
I get it.
The thing is, the guy didn't force himself on her.
You get it.
Probably when it started, she liked it.
No.
It happened.
I think she's the one who has been crashing on the man long time. She has one meaning in the
Are you sure?
So far, we
Dear writer.
You see, Nana Konadu, but let me go on and say, after talking about this young lady, let me come on to the man. Mr. Man, what you have done here is wrong. It's an abomination. You are walking around with 784 cases on your head, but you have no idea of. This is your wife's junior sister. You are like a role model to this one. This one looks up to you. This is someone you should help groom into society. You have destroyed this young lady, mind you. This is a burden for the next man you have just created.
Okay.
If you guys go on to keep the child, which I am not in support of, because
she should get rid of the child.
Get rid of the child
as soon as possible.
Okay.
You could come from the best.
But she could look. Let's.
Okay, you are saying
let's be mindful here.
This is a blessing. This is a blessing in disguise.
I think.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Because her sister can't bear a child.
Who said that?
So all of a sudden from nowhere,
that?
God said, okay, because you can't deliver a child, I will send your ovaries and I push them to your sister for your sister. What do you mean?
No.
This I'm just sad for this sister. This one belongs to the street. If I will be very plain here, because you have no business in someone's home, because I can't trust you with my home. You leave your sister in the care of your husband.
It's a mistake.
It wasn't a mistake.
It was a mistake.
How do you call it?
She walks out naked.
How do you call numerous sexual escapades a mistake?
It's not a mistake.
No,
fine.
The very first time it was.
Yes.
Then why did you stop
there? Why did you stop there?
Probably she enjoyed it.
It's not a mistake.
Probably the man is very experienced too.
You can tell. And it went on and on and on and on. And here they are. She's pregnant.
No. I think if the first from the onset, like you said, it was a mistake. I think she should have just thought of it after the sex. They have sex like 3 times. Within that,
honey,
they had 3 times.
This is some probably. I want to put myself in the shoes of my writers. Like, she literally enjoyed it. Maybe the man explored her. She really, really enjoyed it. And when you enjoy something, you want more. Grant, if you enjoy something, do you not want more?
I would definitely want more. But then, I mean,
repercussions.
I mean, in all wrongs of wrongs, why didn't you guys just use a condom? You get it.
Right.
You want Listen. I'm just thinking about the sanity of this young lady.
Okay.
Just look at this. You've been married for what, 6 years?
6 years.
No kid. You bring your sister to help her further her education. Then, in your absence, she turns a mistress to your husband. Mistakenly turns into a mistress for your husband. Then, now she's pregnant. In our society, she's been able to deliver what you couldn't do.
I'm certain probably if she tells the mother would want her to keep the child.
Oh no.
You will be surprised.
Tell which mother? Her mother or the boy?
Her mother.
It's only the guy's mother who would maybe
I'm
consider.
telling you.
It's maybe the guy's mother.
That's why I'm saying that you will be surprised.
You can't take somebody's baby and make it your baby. No matter what.
But then again, I have to be. Let me sound a bit neutral here. God works in mysterious ways.
Okay.
What you're coming to say, I don't agree.
God works. It was just. It's the same thing I was saying. Literally, God works. It could be a blessing in disguise.
Blessings don't come like that, my dear.
You see, some blessings might look like curses. I am just trying hard not to be too firm on or too bash the writer, because we should take things into consideration how she feels about the whole scenario too.
Okay.
She might had wanted to explore her youthfulness, and this is where it has brought her. The man is wrong. Even though I'm trying hard to make sense of the whole thing, the man is wrong. You have no business looking into the panties of your wife's sister. I don't think there was any point in time during their vows they said, okay, buy one, get two free. You get it.
Yeah.
So the man is wrong. You were supposed to help groom this girl into a societal young lady. But then now you've ruined her future. Because she's in the university, for crying out loud. Is she going to continue schooling with the pregnancy, or she's going to give birth? You see, you have to think about all these things. This young girl has to take these things into consideration. You want to keep the pregnancy. Are you going to defer? Are you coming home to have a child? Or you'll be going through lectures? Do you know this pregnancy cravings and all that? You'll be going through class with all this madness.
All right. Not to interject. We have someone's thought, and we would want to take a listen and get back into the studio.
Okay, so my take on this issue is it's an abomination. Your sister's husband. Having an affair with your sister's husband is an abomination. Here lies the case that as a Christian, abortion is prohibited. Therefore, she can't terminate the pregnancy. 2, keeping the child too is going to be a whole brouhaha. So I just think she should go clean. Talk things out with her mom first, and not disclosing the pregnancy to the brother-in-law. Or the best thing she could do is to keep this a secret from all of them. Yes. Not informing the man about it, the sister about it, and then move out of the house and start her whole life altogether without seeking for anybody's help. Also, then the question here would be, when did you get pregnant? With who? So this is a tough topic. I think a psychological expert could break things down with relevant opinion on how to tackle this issue. But for my take, I feel the whole thing is an abomination. So, but then the worst has already been done. Therefore, she would have to take a new leap, hiding from everyone, starting life all together, or just go clean. Yes, just go clean.
All right. So this is what Glorica has to say about the writer's right, or the writer's right tab, if I can put it like that. But I would want to take a few messages. Continue. So Nalamle says, let me just say, first of all, she is so wrong to have begun that in the first place. She's living with her sister and husband. First sense of protection is to keep yourself secure by every means possible. You don't go into someone's house feeling free when you are a visitor. She's wrong. Now there's a child. Now I can't breathe. She's done too much. Too much. It comes with an exclamation mark. She should have the child but stay away from her sister because she's a problem for now. For the man, he's such a disgrace and should be ashamed of himself for bringing himself so low to this level. I pray his wife forgives him, but she should divorce his ass. The Bible says so. Okay. Cook says, I think there is a problem, but not a problem too. Depending on the background of the man and her sister, it's a bit difficult in our part of the world, but if it's outside, it would have been no problem. Hey, he should tell the man first. The man can fly her out of the country for now while he deals with the wife. She can frame it as a surrogacy for her since she doesn't have a child. That's if the woman is wise. It should be between the man herself alone for now. Okay, it should be between the man and herself alone for now. I believe the man can figure things out with her, but under no circumstance should she do anything to provoke her sister. Okay, Toshi says, this is absurd. How do I even start? She should just keep it and go clean with her family because the harm has already been caused. She has herself to blame for entertaining her brother-in-law by indulging in multiple affairs with him, knowing clearly he's her sister's husband for that matter. Terminating wouldn't be the best idea, but if God really wants the unborn child, he will deliver her safely. She chose her fate. Hey, Ima says, there is nothing like unintentionally affairs. You plan it and you finally seduce him to bed. Confess it to your mom because it is a curse, taboo. Your mom will invite your sister and find a way to handle this. Pray and ask for forgiveness, repent, and make sure that you don't repeat it again. Radio soft one, Lorena says, things are happening, Give birth. Tell them the truth. You can't hide till forever. You are not able to control yourself. You have had sex continuous for 3 weeks. Now you are asking if you should get rid of the baby. You never thought of your sister and mother, so you will have to face it alone. Hey, today's message is there. Rakiba says she should keep the baby and inform her sister that she will hand the baby to her and her husband when she gives birth. Abna Jesse says, the mistake or whatever, it had already been done. That baby is innocent, and if is a true believer, she should keep the baby and tell the sister's husband with the condition that the issue won't break the marriage. Is there anything like an issue that doesn't break marriages? If the man acts maturely, he could save his marriage if he wants to. Okay. Amongst all the messages I have read right now, it is Cook's message that really gets me thinking. Frame it up. Tell is a surrogacy. Tell the man to fly you out of the country.
It doesn't make sense.
We really appreciate all your readers, your listeners, your viewers. We really appreciate them. If there's something to take out of what they've sent to you today, that should tell you straightforward what the girl did was wrong.
Okay.
I'm not about to pamper her innocency or whatever claim she's putting on board here. Listen.
Okay.
You are a visitor, first of all.
Okay. Grant, hold on. So, Kujo says, please, if I don't read Kujo's message. Kujo says, I think there is more to the story. I think both parties were into each other and they were looking for an opportunity to say they can do whatever they have in mind. May God have mercy on all of us. People do things and use their own minds to justify their actions, saying that her sister can't give birth. So what? Okay. Grant.
So you see, if you take things from that perspective, knowing carefully and knowing very well that for the past 6 years,
Right.
I'm just sitting down here, thinking of how many concussions,
Sister
how many oils.
gulped down.
I tell you no lie, the kind of pain your sister might have gone through, just for you to do this in her absence for 3 weeks, and boom, from nowhere, miracle baby. Just imagine how the sister will feel. Doctors upon doctors, IVF, all the procedures. She might have gone through all of this. Then from nowhere, you are coming to tell your sister that in your absence, Nana konadu, this is sad.
Okay.
This is sad.
What if let's twist things? Let's tweak it. What if she tells her sister and her sister is happy that, okay, my sister has a baby and that's my baby. She said
Yay!
she's going to give
the past 6 years.
She also really wants a baby.
So this is the sister's mood, you mean? Hey, Radhe, that's you. For the past 6 years, me and my husband
I'm
were
just
trying.
saying we should tweak it.
Oh
a
no,
bit.
I'm just saying. I'm
tweak
also
it a
just
bit.
saying.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
just like you were just saying, I'm also
Okay.
just saying. Hey, Radhe, that's you. For the past 6 years, me and my man, we've been trying so hard to give birth. And just out of the blue like that, you decide to bless my sister. I mean, Nana konadu, it would never work.
Okay.
Even if no matter how we tweak it, see, the sister could just act like family, yes. They could just bury this. But I'm telling you, it would be difficult for the sister to love that child.
Okay. Are you sure?
No, I'm telling you,
Unless she
this
doesn't
this child is innocent.
Okay.
So I don't want to drag the child into the picture. But then there is no way she can. I tell you no lie, I'm not in her shoes. I don't want to be in her shoes. But it will be difficult for that very sister to love your child.
Okay, now, since we are done tweaking, let's go back to the matter at hand.
The young lady has done her sister wrong.
Okay.
Don't tell your mom.
Okay.
Don't tell the man.
She should.
Take care of them.
Tell your sister.
That she's pregnant
Yes.
with her husband.
Let me tell you something, Nana konadu. Most people don't know these things. I find it very disgusting and very disrespectful that when you offend me, you try to contact somebody to talk to me.
Okay.
I don't know about other people though. That is me. I feel when there is a wrong done to me by you,
You should be able to
come forward.
come forward.
Tell me this is what I did. This is what I have done. This is what I was doing. This is what I have been doing.
Okay.
Let's trash it out. I would rather hear it from you than a third party because then a third party, you don't know if they can hold up to that secret.
Okay.
Even if you tell your mom, Obefre, Wafakuju, Wafakuju, Bekache, Niere. The reason they call Meku, that's how the news will spread.
Right.
Because I don't know of any mom that can sit on, this is a bombshell. I don't know of any mom that can sit on this bombshell alone without sharing it with family.
I mean, a man who really wants to have a kid, a child.
Not the man, the mom.
Okay, the mom.
Yes!
The mom, yeah.
Okay.
Aunt in her same way,
lady's mother.
she would definitely share it with some of the elders at church, if not at church, some of the grown folks in the family.
Yeah, because I think
Yes!
I think this issue, I don't think she can handle it by herself.
No,
She would
no,
want
no.
opinions. She would want
Yes.
opinions on what to do.
Okay.
So
Elderly
she-
minded opinions.
Yeah.
Before you know, the matter is all hey, and to him say, "Uni power to kind kakane, this sister no ni kuni shisha." Yin say about before you know, the things all over the place, and now your sister would be hearing the issue from town.
From town,
So
okay.
I
Okay.
feel it would be best if you go to your sister.
Okay.
Don't just young lady, listen to me carefully. Don't just go to her.
Okay.
Go to her.
Grant, this should be your submission. But let me
Definitely.
take big deal. Big deal.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yes, I
On
think.
the messages we've received, what's your...
Yes. I think the best opinion I can give these ladies to just don't tell anybody. Just
Okay, so you're giving us your final submission.
No, not
Okay.
my I'm just giving my opinion
Alright,
on what
okay.
she should do.
Okay.
I mean, she's asking what she
Yeah,
should do.
yeah.
Yes, she should just take the baby. Like she should just
Get rid
move
of
from the house. No,
Keep the baby.
keep the baby.
I like the fact that you men are saying keep the baby.
The baby-
Because getting rid of the baby is a no-no for me,
Yes.
personally.
Keep the baby, but then don't tell anybody. Just move.
Okay.
Yes, just
Move
go.
out
Move out.
with no traces at all.
No, yes.
Can
Just
she
go.
do that? For how long?
She can.
For how long?
I don't know if she has the resources to do that.
To do that, right.
Because taking care of a baby child is a picture on its own, man.
Yes, I know, but I think it's
This is
a
someone
tough choice she has to do. She has
I
to
get
do
it, but
other
then
than that,
she they stay with them. So they help her go school.
Right.
They help. Listen to the story very well. They are helping her through uni. You understand? So her moving out on her own, unless she discuss with the man, say she might want to move out.
Okay. Tell the man.
And in that case,
her
she might.
reasons.
Yes. In that
And
case,
then
she might.
probably. And
And
I'm very
also-
certain the man will do that. Within a
Yeah,
snap
he
of
would
a
want-
finger, he
he
would
would
want
want-
to
yeah.
keep the baby. So he would want to rent some.
And do you know what would happen next?
Tell me.
they'll continue having sex.
I mean,
Not
yes,
producing
obviously.
babies.
Not continue having sex. Tell a man you have a child for him, and all of a sudden his wife is bullshit. I'm telling
Yes,
you.
Okay.
I
because
can tell
that is
with
what
all
he
authority.
wants. That is what he wants. That's why I said
Okay.
she shouldn't tell him.
Your sister
She
won't
just
even
go.
matter anymore.
Okay.
Young
just
lady,
go.
if you tell this man you have a child for him, you have completely single-handedly ruined the marriage.
Okay.
There is no way he would take your sister's ideologies into consideration again.
Okay.
So unless you have decided to break a home, go forward and tell the man. But then, if you want peace to reign, go to your sister.
Okay.
Even that
That
one
will be
cry.
your final submission on this
Even that one
one.
cry will break. It will break the home. The
All right,
home,
guys.
the home is on the verge of
30
breaking.
seconds each. Final submission. I keep hearing your time is up. Your time is up. Big ups to March. Your time is up.
You see, first of all, there is no home at all. I think the home has already been
Yeah,
broken.
yeah.
Okay.
The first day the man saw her naked was the day the home was broken.
Okay.
Yes, believe you me. The nakedness is the nakedness for me, though.
Okay.
You are a visitor, regardless if it's your sister's home. That's not your house, young lady. This is to tell you that you have to be careful around certain spaces. Just imagine this was a random visitor, not your sister's husband. We could have been hearing a whole different story altogether. You are in the bathroom, you want to shave. Oh, young lady, sometimes oh God. But then at the end of the day, I would want you to do this. Go to your sister's church.
Okay.
Tell someone you think your sister respects, someone who respects your sister. It could be a public figure or anybody in the church that you think your sister would listen to. I don't just think because I said anybody, just go to Adamriku. No. Go to someone who has a voice in the church. It could be also for Mame. It could be, someone that would listen, your sister would listen to. Just tell them what has happened. But then that would be third party too. That's why I'm telling you, you should hold, this information is privileged information.
Yeah, that is.
You should know who you are telling. Because I'm telling you, if you come to your sister alone, it won't end well. You might not have to go to the hospital for an abortion. It might happen right there. If you tell your sister this issue alone. So go. But I don't think you should go to your mom. Nah. There's something in me that is telling me you should keep your mom out of this for now.
Okay.
Tell your pastor.
All right.
Let them know
10 seconds.
before you tell them, you have to show remorse.
Okay.
You don't just go and tell them like, there's a
Like
story
a
and
million.
no, not at all. Show remorse. If you have truly regretted your actions, if you didn't enjoy the first 3 times on the first day, it wouldn't have continued for the past 3 weeks. Right. So young lady, you have to take Christ as your Lord and personal Savior before you even make up your mind that you want to tell your pastor to come and beg on your behalf on your sister. Please don't repeat this again.
Okay. Thank you, Grandmaster. Big deal. Your final submission.
Yes, I just think the deed has already been done. And then the only thing she can do is to just face the consequences that comes. It's either she would tell the sister or she would just do what I just said. Just move out.
Okay.
Stop your education and then find something doing and then you can take care of your baby small.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Grant. And thank you, Big Deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so, dear writer, you've heard what the boys had to say on this. They are my boys, but they are men. We're free counseling, no? free counseling. You've heard what they've got to say on this. You've also heard what my audience, their comments. I hope you make the right choice. Personally, am I allowed to give a personal opinion on this?
Oh yeah, you can.
Producer, am I allowed? Personally, I feel you should tell your sister about it. And whilst you are doing that, make sure that there is someone she respects to the brim. She is shy of. Someone who, when he or she says, stop, she does. Be remorseful. We cannot judge you because we've not been in your shoes. We don't know how it felt at that time, at that moment. We are not even in a good place to judge. Who are we?
Yeah, so we're
But
just
we are
giving our
here
opinion. Yes.
to give our thoughts,
Yeah.
what we think would be right for you to do. I hope you do the right thing. Tell your sister, but keep the baby. Don't get rid of it. It's an innocent child. Keep the baby. I hope you do the right thing. Actually, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, sharing your comments with me, and thank you for writing to me. Until we meet again, be good, drink a lot of water, and mind your business. Don't go places you ought not to go. This is Love City. All you need, definitely in love. Have a good time. Bye.
Studios 2 TV. The truth is here, in your eyes.